It's Brian Preston, the Money Guy.
We got a question from Zachary. If my employer 401k offers both traditional and Roth, what are the pros and cons of using the Roth 401k versus a separate Roth IRA? My employer contributions are already maxed for the year.
All right, so Brian, let's answer this question. Let's answer this question well. I'm going to talk about the difference in traditional and Roth. That wasn't the crux of it, but it's important to do that. I'm going to break this down very simply. With a traditional 401k, you put your money in pre-tax, you get a current year tax benefit. It grows tax deferred. When you pull it out in retirement, you pay taxes. When you do the Roth, you put the money in now, you do not get a current year tax benefit. The money grows tax deferred, and then assuming certain qualifications are met, when you pull it out, it is completely tax-free. So Roth 401ks are amazing options because it provides this mechanism and opportunity for tax-free dollars in your portfolio. His question was, how do I decide between Roth 401k and Roth IRA? What are the differences? What are the benefits?
I'm going to let you clean this up, but I had three things that popped in my head because I always want people to know how to act on stuff. And look, we don't know your situation, so this could be customized. That's the disclaimer. But if you're young, man, that really puts the needle strong on the Roth column because that's tax-free growth with compounding. That's powerful. If you're in a low income, low tax rate situation, meaning you don't have a lot of income coming into the household, that also once again puts the needle on Roth and tax-free growth because the money is growing long-term, completely tax-free. And then here's the contrarian one that most people don't think about. If you're mega rich, also look at the Roth column because sometimes Roth accounts, even though you're going to be foregoing the higher tax rate that you're paying, there's a great estate planning in the fact that you can pass that on for 10 years if the beneficiary is normal. If there's special needs, there might even be a way to extend that beyond, or if they're a spouse. But tax-free growth is a very powerful thing for mega wealthy people. Bo, what would you put in there?
No, I love it. Specifically, when you think about the differences, pros, cons, benefits, lack of benefits between a Roth IRA outside and your 401k. 401ks often have fees associated with them. It could be internal operating expenses of the funds themselves, or it could be administration fees for the record keeper and third-party administrator. When you go out and open your own Roth IRA, if you go open with a low-cost provider like a Fidelity or Vanguard, there probably aren't any other fees associated with the account other than the internal operating expense of your investment. So there's a chance Roth IRA can be less expensive than the Roth 401k. However, Roth IRAs have an income limit. If you make over a certain amount of money, you cannot put money into the Roth IRA. Roth 401ks have no income limit. You can make $1 million a year and still do Roth 401k contributions. And the contribution limit is different. With a Roth IRA, if you're under 50, you can only do $6,000 a year. With a Roth 401k, you can do $20,500 a year. So there's a lot bigger bucket that you can get into. And the one other pro-con difference I want to throw out there, with a Roth IRA, there is no required minimum distribution at age 72. With a Roth 401k, if it's still in the 401k, you do have to begin taking required minimum distributions at 72. So if you're someone who is older or is retired and you have money in your Roth 401k, you may potentially want to roll it into a Roth IRA so that you don't get hit with those required minimum distributions.
Man, I felt like I was watching you bob and weave between all those different variables. Pretty impressive stuff there, Bo.